let's get a couple quartz, and yeah, let's get going on to the next area. I'm playing for like a 3-hour period, so we'll see how much stuff we can get done in a 3-hour period. I'm pretty sure we can at least get up to the church, because if I remember correctly, the church is almost directly after the factory place. And I stopped pretty much soon after the church. I didn't stop dead at the church, but I went a little bit beyond the church, and there was like this wooded area, and there was like a whole bunch of like really fucked up dudes in it. And it was like a weird little shanty town type thing, and that's like all I remember. That's literally the extent of all my knowledge. So let's go. We have an Ergo from the lady. Let's pop that real quick. Let's purchase our 2 quartz from here. Oh, we can't afford the other one. Are you serious? Oh my god, we're like 400 off. Sad day.
Wow.
Okay, well, instead of doing that...
you got there? Come here for a sec, would you?
I picked up traces of high-powered energy.
Oh yeah, so this is the cool thing too. So like as you kill bosses and stuff, and as you kill higher grade enemies, you get Legion arms and stuff like that. So they drop you components where you can make new weapons. And the Legion arms are honestly really cool, but I never really found much use for them. They're pretty decent for applying statuses and having like a variety of effects and stuff. Like you can shoot combustibles and like apply fire burning and stuff like that. And like you can corrode enemies, so like it is very useful for different enemy types, but it's also like kind of like a little bit weird to like use, and all of them have their own kind of like careful, considerate uses and utilities and stuff like that.
You're going to the factory to save Mr. Venigni, right? He's the richest man in Krat.
I don't know, dude. Judging by that guy's attire, I don't think anybody can save him. I think he's stuck in a different era.
He went to shut the factory down.
I think that motherfucker is stuck in an entirely different time period.
I hope he's safe. I wouldn't want to lose my best customer.
What, me or Venigni?
I know
what the
my
hell?
way around a weapon.
Where's your consideration and compassion for me? Okay, we don't have any moonstones, so we can't upgrade our weapon anymore, which sucks really bad, but I think we get a better handle for it coming up somewhat soon. We can't get another quartz, so fuck that. Let's get another level. That's probably about the best thing that we can do.
Geppetto is on the 2nd floor. He can hardly wait to see you.
Oh yeah, so something I also forgot to mention about the Legion arms, not that I really went into them in depth, aside from the status accumulation and stuff like that. Literally, they have different weight grades. So if we go back here to the lady real fast, and I go to switch my Legion arm or whatever, oh wait, you have to do it, yeah, you have to do it at the desk thing over here, my bad. So if we go to switch Legion arm, you'll see that the weight says 7.9, but if we swap back to this one, the weight is only 0.6. So this is our literal ideal Legion arm for now, because we don't have the encumbrance ability to be able to use other Legion arms at this point. But that's also why upgrading your capacity is so fucking important early on. If you want the utility of the Legion arm, and you want to basically build yourself around the Legion arm, you definitely want to get a lot of arcane skill, and you definitely want to get a lot of capacity, because that's pretty much entirely what Legion arms focus on. That and the Legion skill, which increases your capacity for being able to perform Legion attacks and stuff like that.
You've returned.
So that little yellow bar down on the lower left will get bigger and bigger and bigger the more you upgrade that stat.
Always remember.
So it's absolutely imperative if you're going to rock the Legion arm to use that.
Even when I ask you to do something dangerous. Speaking of which, there's a factory just beyond the Lycian Boulevard.
Oh yeah, I'm well familiar.
It's packed with countless puppets.
Because of course it is.
My friend, the inventor Venigni, went to stop.
What do you think it was going to be packed with? Marshmallow Twinkies and Hostess cupcakes? What are you, a noob?
And shut down
you fucking new here? We gotta give you a tour?
P-organs are the source of your powers. Collect quartz to get the strength you need. Remember, the hotel is the last safe place in Krat. It's our only refuge in a city full of perils. It'll be extremely dangerous if anyone has ill intentions. Be careful who you tell about this place, especially if they're stalkers or alchemists. alchemist.
Yeah, so we haven't met the Stalkers
Beware
yet, but the
of
Stalkers are
dangerous.
basically a band of rogues that kill puppets.
always
Like, they're
be a
rogues
good
that kill
boy
rogue
to
puppets,
me.
so they're incentivized to take personal action, kind of, is like what they are. Like, they took the initiative, and they're like, okay, well, if the city can't solve this problem, we will. So they're basically like Bloodborne hunters, but for puppets. Okay, so now I get to run you guys down on how quartz works. So basically quartz, these different dissects of abilities and stuff like that, you'll notice that they have 2 individual slots. And you'll notice that within those 2 individual slots, there's a myriad of abilities that you can select. So if we want to get the increased pulse cells by 1, we need to fill these 2 empty slots with quartz, right? So let's go to our first empty slot. So we have attack type, we have survival type, we have ability type, and we have item type. So I definitely recommend, absolutely, the very first thing you do, increase Ergo upon eliminating enemies. It actually comes in serious handy. And that goes for bosses as well, to my knowledge. So, like, literally, you're just gonna get thousands more Ergo for, like, everything you kill. Not everything you kill, but, like, especially bosses. Like, you're gonna get, like, 3,000 or 4,000 more Ergo, which is, like, a really big difference. It won't be that much of a difference later, but, like, you get to increase it to multiple capacities and multiple grades more and more and more. The second thing that I would definitely recommend is, where is it? Charged Legion when eliminating an enemy. Perfect Guard, Fable Charge, Enhance. That's really good. Enhanced Vital Attack 1. That's only for backstabs. Enhanced Charge Stagger Attack 1. Enhanced Fable Arts Attack 1. Yeah, that's a really good one. Honestly, I recommend this one. Like, those are gonna be your 2 strongest beginning abilities, definitely. So as for the phases, I've only ever gotten up to, like, phase 2 or 3. I think I just barely got into phase 3 when I stopped. You do get a steady supply of quartz, and I don't know exactly how much you get, or if you can respec later, but you definitely want to be careful of where you place these, because, like, to my knowledge, at least for now, they're not refundable. So you can't basically undo what you stock investment in and change it to something else. So you want to make sure you're really deliberate about where you want to put these things. Increase staggerable window, add fable slots. Adding a fable slot would be really good, but honestly, like, I only need to rely on the 3 until I get a weapon that involves 4 fable slots, and I don't even know if those exist. I don't know if that's like an exclusive boss weapon tier thing or what. So I think the next best thing that you can go for realistically is increasing the staggerable window. And increasing the staggerable window is beneficial in multiple ways. Number 1, you'll be able to get your charge attack off, which will open them up to a more critical attack, which does get enhanced, because the fatal attack also applies to your critical attacks when you knock an enemy over. But being able to increase the stagger window and the stagger duration is really, really handy for being able to just nail that initial attack. That'll allow that to happen. So I definitely recommend going for enhanced fatal attack, and definitely go for the other thing that increases the staggerable vulnerability window.
City Hall.
And even if you can't get the critical attack off, their window is still going to be extended, so it's basically just opportunity for free damage. So, like, honestly, it's not a bad skill at all. It's not a bad trait to invest in. It's really, really beneficial, in all honesty. So, those are just personal recommendations for starting out. These 2 ergos I'm not going to use, especially this one. I don't know about the parade leader's ergo because I don't remember what it gets you. So I'll probably discount myself for a couple levels, but I'll probably use it later and see what we can get for it. So with all that being done, let's go on and carry on to the next area. Let's go to the Krat City Hall courtyard and go to the factory of Venigni. And Venigni's factory honestly isn't that hard of a level, it's just kind of confusing with the way you have to navigate it. There's a lot of channels and a lot of shortcuts that kind of, like, wind around corridors, and, like, it kind of all looks the same, if I'm being honest. It looks very, very samey, so, like, it's very easy to get turned around and lost in and, like, lose track of where you're going. If I remember correctly. So we now have 5 Healy-Wheelie automobiles, which is going to be beneficial for us when I end up getting spanked by a whole bunch of robotic puppet evil android motherfuckers. But hopefully they spank me and they don't damage this pretty face. I'm way too beautiful
Here
to
it
be here.
is. Venigni works. Everything you see here belongs to Venigni.
The classiest playboy and most brilliant inventor in Krat.
Oh, this guy's on
Just
it.
ask him. Not giving up
Is he attacking me with, like, literally a gear wheel? Like, what the fuck is your damage, homie?
applied from here.
You're not gonna kill me with that.
You gotta be curious
Maybe, like,
about the
equip
guy.
yourself with a shuttle or some shit, you fucking idiot. You loser. You loser
Sure
idiot.
you can find him. That is, if he's still kicking.
Oh, I put it up top. Okay. That guy didn't... Yeah, I was gonna say, he didn't come from down here, did he? So, the reason I equip a lot of my throwables right here is because, number one, I don't really honestly use them all that often. Number two, it's really helpful for just clearing out a fuck ton of enemies. Like, literally, this bitch right here, dead. Literally, these throwables do so much fucking damage that it's better to use throwables for just eliminating enemies that would otherwise be annoying than to use them on bosses. That doesn't mean they're not at all beneficial for bosses, and that you shouldn't use them on bosses if you have an excessive supply, but definitely think more so about dedicating them towards, like, just little basic bitch enemies that are gonna, like, be causing you problems and shit. Like that asshole. My timing was fucking utter trash. This bitch just hit on me. Oh yeah, fucking course he has a follow-up, I forgot about that. Got a 2-for-1 special out of that, I'm pretty happy. And really lucky he decided to do the jump right there. Honestly, I went into an attack that I probably shouldn't have. And you gotta be careful when you actually get the enemies in a staggerable, vulnerable position, because they're not always vulnerable. Like, they'll literally, like, you'll think they're vulnerable, and then they'll go into an animation, and you will never win out. Like, you'll never be ahead of them. Like, they'll get the upper hand on you every single goddamn time. So, like, it's best to dodge or parry first, and then do your retaliatory bullshit. Like, don't go for the retaliatory bullshit straight out the gate. This is also the guy I was looking for when I peeked over the edge, by the way. Like, when I had that other throwable, I was gonna, like, throw it at this dude, but I couldn't find him, so... Yep, good old Dark Souls 2 jump, I was gonna say. I think the jump is click stick, but I can't remember for certain. But yeah, also, like, just like in Bloodborne, enemies with different weapons have different attacking animations and stuff like that. So if you familiarize yourself with an enemy type, don't worry, they'll brandish a different variety of weapons, and you'll have to reacclimate and learn the timing all over again. Like, these jabronis with these regular basic bitch-ass weapons didn't have these long pull weapons before, so, like, you have to, like, really gauge your timing and, like, readjust, which is really cool. And if I remember correctly, this is where we get the first of many, many questions. And I don't know if this impacts the story at all, because from what I understand, the story is, like, very easily tailorable to different things for different endings. But I don't know how many different endings there are. I don't know if there's, like, 1 or 2 or 3 or 5, like, I don't know.
Congratulations! You've been selected from this cast of a little for an exclusive, obtrusive, intrusive transmittal from me, Arlecchino, the king of all riddles. Now, you know what I'm called and why I called you, and I want to know your name, but not till we're through. For as soon as I learn that's one riddle burned, and I do love a mystery, don't you? Now, only the
This guy laughs like DSP.
everyone knows that's a must.
He
When
literally
your
goes,
city is so full of
like
puppets
DSP does.
Teams are about fit to bust.
And then I love that shit, because DSP is like, I don't laugh like, I go, ha 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 ha. No, you don't. You literally sound like a duck with something stuck in its throat. You sound like a duck that tried to choke down, like, way too many peanut shells and literally is coughing. Like, oh, I should probably pay attention to this, actually.
It walks on 3 feet when the evening arrives. And if you solve this, then I'll know you're alive.
Morning it walks on feet numbering 4 at midday, just 2, no less and no more. Human?
Correct. Fantastic insights, caller. But
Okay, I got it right.
everything has to
Eminem rhymes everything, and he got a fucking multi-million-dollar record deal. Maybe you should start rhyming shit, loser.
Right twice a day, and even a puppet can be accidentally correct just by random chance.
Hey, that's me. I'm the 1%. I was correct by random chance, because I didn't have time to reason that shit out.
Tell him what he'll get. Thanks, Arlecchino. Caller, your correct answer has earned you
A brand new car! No, it's a Trinity key.
doors and
We wish we got a new Mitsubishi out of the shit, but we don't.
puzzles and riddles.
Fuck, I'd be happy to get a flatbed truck, honestly.
Next riddle won't be so simple to crack. Arlecchino's the king. Not some riddling cheap jack.
Okay, this guy says he has absolutely no fucking whatever. You know, like he doesn't have a gimmick to him, and then he starts rhyming everything. And then he's like, oh, I don't need to have a gimmick, and then he immediately falls back on his one gimmick that he has. What a dick. That's what makes him a fucking jabroni. Oh, that really weird. Are you serious? Oh my god, they have like insane throwing range. What the fuck? That's like way much more than I thought. There's more jabronis too. Great. You guys think I'm afraid of your bitch asses? I ain't afraid of you. I just had a very bad lapse in judgment, that's all. What? I thought there was another item right there. Stingy motherfuckers. They didn't even drop me shit. Losers. That's fine. We probably have enough Ergo now to go buy the other, quartz, but I might honestly wait for the other quartz to get through this area, because if we wait to get through this area, we'll have like maybe 4 or 5 quartz that we can place all at the same time instead of me having to take multiple trips back and forth. So it might be a little bit easier and a little bit less cumbersome to do it that way. Chain. If I remember correctly, the chains kind of suck ass. Like, ish. Like, they're kind of like not all that great. Yeah, we're gonna want to take a rest at the Stargazer because we're not gonna go through this whole map with like 2 heals. That's just fucking stupid. We have like a mini boss in here, we have like another boss, and then we have like the head boss, and then we have like the fire dudes with the shovels that are honestly kind of asshole-ish. So like, we have a whole bunch of shit in this fucking map to deal with. But granted, we're just getting here, the night is young, we have the whole day ahead of us, let's go get to work.
Ugh, this place gives me the creeps. It's like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Can't leave nothing to think about.
Here first, we can take out all the jabronis. And if we take out all the jabronis, it makes this room like significantly better. Let's get these fucking bozos out of here. I thought he was gonna win that trade, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck I missed the dude when I was like right in front of him. Mistime that parry ever so slightly. I don't think so, bitch. I don't fucking think so. That's way too big a stick. You're compensating for something, buddy. You got some metal wiring up in there and shit. You got like a whole steel rail that you pulled off one of these walls. Like, I ain't fucking with you, homie. Absolutely the hell not. You out your damn mind. Factory Manager's Report. Dear Mr. Venigni, as per your orders, I conducted a quality investigation on the Ergo supplied by the alchemists. Of course, it was done secretly. Certainly, the quality of Ergo was getting worse over time. I don't doubt the alchemists, but the decrease in quality is too widespread to call it a coincidence. At this rate, the quarter's puppets will have a high chance of defects. The most important thing is the quality of the Ergo, after all. According to a reliable source, the high-level alchemists are running Ergo production experiments lately using another method. Personally, I think their secret experiments have something to do with the decrease in Ergo quality. Are they wringing out the bodies of discarded puppets in the barren swamp or something? Anyway, I recommend approaching them carefully instead of complaining to them. Manager of Factory 1, Nicola. What's up, Grand? How's it going? I know I haven't been streaming in a good minute. I'm kind of sorry about that. I've had a lot of life shit going on, and I've been trying to acclimate and readjust to the, frequency of streaming, I guess. I've also been really looking for work. I've been, like, literally pounding the pavement and, like, applying to everything possible. I picked a competitive day to stream this. Oh yeah, for Wushang, right? That's right. I forgot Wushang came out today. Where did this user come from? Hey yo, Bozo, I'm like trapped in the wall. Can you get the fuck off? I'm trapped in the wall. I can't move, dude. I'm trapped in the wall? Like, I can't move? Like... Okay, alright, that's my fault for not being aware of my surroundings. That's entirely my fault. You know, like, I kinda hate that bullshit. It's not really a skill issue if you trap me in the wall and I can't move. Like, I literally can't do anything. I guess I missed a document, so let's read this while I'm here. Electric Blitz is effective for subduing puppets. Get out if you're not a stalker. Okay. Another Souls-like in the never-ending stream of Souls-likes? Yeah, the eternal struggle. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that really fucking sucks ass. I really don't feel like I should have gotten killed there. Like, that doesn't really seem like it's my fault. Like, lack of attention in area, sure. Like, lack of attention to geography, sure, but, like, give me a chance to get the fuck out the wall. Like, I used my absolute special move to be able to get out of it, too, and, like, I still couldn't move. Oh, that was way too delayed. Yeah, you're not winning that trade, Bucko. You can fuck off. Get the fuck up out of here. You have an Echo, by the way? Is it due to being in a new place? No, it's actually for the model, because I upgraded the model. So I actually gave it a Echo deliberately. I think it makes it a little bit more phantasmal, and it makes it a little bit more ghost-like, so that was kind of the point. That was kind of the purpose for it. But it was intentional, for sure. I realized that the recording software that I use actually has like a built-in initializer for different effects and stuff like that. So I wanted to play around with it a little bit and find a good balance for it. Okay, we'll beat the fuck out of the Big Shield Gardener. The Big Shield Gardener doesn't bother me, it's just being fucking trapped in the goddamn wall. Okay, I don't know why it's targeting an enemy across the room when I have a dude right here. Kinda bothersome. That's alright. It's a clean Echo? Alright, well that's good. At least it's a clean Echo. Where did this asshole come from? What the fuck? He's just sitting over here in the cuck chair? What are you doing, Mozo? Help your friends out, dumbass. Why don't you gank me like a real Souls-like enemy? Why don't you take some goddamn initiative, you fucking loser? Alright, speaking of taking some initiative, you cocksucking fucking asshole. Come on, you pathetic bitch. Come on, bozo. Do something. Okay, maybe not that. I'm not gonna lie, that squeaking kind of scared the fuck out of me, I'm not gonna hold you. Hey, you fucking bitch loser. You fucking thought, huh? Fucking punk ass. Come on, Pansy, you really need shields to fight me? Come on, bitch. What I fucking thought, punk. Come on. What you got? I'm a swag walk on you. Like, literally, I can just do this all day. I can literally sit here and fucking do a little jig. I ain't got no strings on me, motherfucker. You know who the fuck I am? Pinocchio, bitch. Fuck out of here, loser. My shit. Fucking asshole trapped me in the wall and beat the shit out of me like that's my fault. Motherfucker's lucky he even got a diddle, because I wouldn't have given him shit up front. I would have made him work for it. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I read that like, hey ya! I read that like Roberto from Futurama, where he's like, haha! Hey, Red! I fucking miss that show so much. That show is so goddamn funny. Haha! Alright, let's set up the Ergo machine. Let's go back to Hotel Krat and let's use our quartz and let's get a couple levels. Now that I'm remembering this level and like some of the enemies we're gonna be having to deal with coming up, yeah, I think it's actually really beneficial to get the levels. Because the fire dudes do not fuck around, and if you don't have a certain ability to be able to get out of the fire dude's grab attack, it really, really sucks. What is Monka Christ? What is Monka Christ for? Also, what is that new emote? I've never seen you use that before. What is that? Oh, I see. Okay. I was gonna say, I've literally never ever used that. In like all my years of interacting with you on this platform, I've never seen that bird before. Okay, we can upgrade our weapon, and I don't think we get a better blade for a while, or a better handle. Let's try an alter handle. Let's see what we have available for us. We don't really have anything. All we have is motivity. We don't have anything technique, so we'll wait on that for a little while. It's supposed to be yeet, but I gotta say it's more of a suck it emote. I don't know what you're talking about. Not you, I'm talking about the bird. I'm talking about Grant's bird. The bird that he flipped me multiple times. Okay, let's grab our other quartz. Let's go up and use our quartz, and then we'll come back down, because the level up is right here. So we'll do the level up, and then we'll go back to the factory, and we'll get the factory done with. And I think we'll have time to get up to the church, but I don't think we'll have time to complete the church, unfortunately. So I think the church is gonna have to wait for next time. That's also if I don't get my ass beat by the insane furnace man. Made a bunch of emotes that are all spin-offs of Ragaki. That is so fucking like you, honestly. Like, I don't even know why I'm fucking shocked. I don't even know why I'm surprised, if I'm being honest. Okay, so we got one for attack type, we got one for item type. Let's go for perfect guard fable enhance, I'm thinking. Yeah, let's go for perfect guard fable enhance. Let's do that. That we can build our fable moves faster. And now we have phase 2 unlocked. But before we go to phase 2, I want to get this other ability for phase 1. So we're only getting 3 out of the 4 skills, because like in each phase, you don't need to get all 4 skills. You only have to get bare minimum for what you want, really. So let's use our levels right here. We should have 1 level available.
I'll use my...
Sorry, I'm skipping through a dialogue. I assume she just says a whole bunch of cryptic random FromSoft NPC bullshit. We actually have 3 levels. Oh, it actually tells you. Okay, that's what that little icon was. I wasn't actually, like, reading what that was before, but that was new, I thought. Yeah, let's definitely start banking into capacity a bit. We're gonna need it. So, let's bank into capacity a bit, and, let's go through our defensive stuff as well. And let's see if we got any new parts that we can equip. We can probably equip that, or let's see if we can go lighter in this. See, we're in blue grade. And then we do that, that puts us into orange grade, so that's still bad. Okay, so if we're gonna be in orange grade no matter what we pick, let's just get the most defense out of what we can, and we'll be in mid encumbrance for a little while. That's okay. I prefer playing in light encumbrance, as many of you know at this point. I like having my dodges be accessible and actually like able to be utilized. Let's see, assemble weapons. What can we do for assembly? We have the puppet saber and the saber handle, and we have the Krat baton. I don't really like the Krat baton because it's favored towards strength and motivity. So let's go back to the workshop union, let's go back to Venigni's factory, and let's go fuck this shit up.